What is up, Super Fam? I am Sensei Finito, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. But tonight, we are going to be checking out episode 2 of Miss Marvel. I almost said WandaVision for some reason. I'm not going to lie. I've been talking about all of the Disney Plus shows so much lately that everything is on my mind. I am so ready for tonight's episode. Red X in the chat already. What is up, Red X? My man said, let's go. Mary Sue in the chat. How you doing, Mary Sue? Kind of itching to watch Kenobi, but I don't want to rock the boat. Yo, I know I want to watch Kenobi 2 so bad, but we already started Kenobi and Battery's working tonight, so I just thought it would be better that me and Battery continue to finish Kenobi together, and then I just go ahead and handle Miss Marvel while he's, working these late hours at Taco Bell. You dig? It's the Mexican pizzas. Ever since they came back, his life ain't been the same. I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. We are going to be talking about all things Miss Marvel right now. If you're not a fan of the show, then you're not going to be a fan of what I have to say, because I really like this show so far. I've been having a freaking wonderful time. If you were with me last week when I checked out the season premiere, you would know that I had a wonderful time throughout the whole episode. It brought a new, me and Battery talked about this earlier today. Uh, uh, it brought like a new refreshing feeling of, what's going on within the MCU. I had said earlier as well, like this was the first time that it felt like we were in the MCU since like Spider-Man Far From Home, I believe, because just the way that movie was, it just was very heavily rooted within the MCU. Like it was like you saw the reasons that not the reasons, but you saw the effects of everything else that happened in the MCU in Spider-Man Far From Home. It really showed us so much of the MCU aftermath of, you know what I mean, like post Endgame, or was that? Yeah, that was Far From Home. Oh, all it was just all so lovely and amazing. Movie that this show feels it does to all the other shows that we've had. This one feels a lot like how Moon Knight felt, in the fact of, oh yeah, this looks like a movie. There, of course, is some crazy CGI flaws. Like there's a part where they're in a car and they're just driving and talking, and it's clearly a green screen. And I don't know why they chose to do that. Like Kamala and her parents, like there's a green screen out the window for no reason. That was a really interesting decision. But other than that, everything looked really good. Her powers looked good. There wasn't anything too cheesy. I loved Abu, and it was almost like they blended what happened within the video game of Avengers within the show so well. Like they took the best aspects of like what we wanted. It's like they copy and pasted her room from the Avengers video game, but they made it MCU related and they made it more comic book like. You know what I mean? It was just so awesome. It felt so much more real. And then the Avengers con, like, yo, it was just everybody just dressed up as all these different Marvel characters that we already know and love. It was awesome, yo. And don't get me started about what she was talking about at the beginning of her at the beginning of the show. She's a YouTuber, so you know that hit home immediately. Mary Sue said, I have so many theories about Miss Marvel, but they're all probably wrong. Okay, so here's my biggest theory that I want to share with you guys, right? My theory is that her quantum wristband thing that she has, right? Okay, you hear me out, hear me? I think it's somehow connected to Shang-Chi's 10 rings type of thing that was going on. I know that's a really far stretch, but that's just how I'm feeling, yo. Like I feel like I just feel like the whole origin of everything that's going on, right? It just feels right. Kashan, how you doing? My man says, hi, bro. What's up? How are you ready for Miss Marvel tonight? Because I am so ready. Siddhant, hopefully I said that name right. Siddhant Gupta, I hope I said your name correct. Do you think Marvel might be dead soon, 3 to 4 years, because of their current projects? Oh no, I think Marvel is going to be booming the next 3 or 4 years, 100%. Because not only is everything that they're doing right now, okay, let me say this. I feel like a lot of people feel like Marvel is slowing down and or dying because of what has been happening because of the pandemic and COVID and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like the the Disney Plus shows have not been able to connect to one another and have that real raw meat that we thought it was going to have, for a lack of better words. We thought it was going to be like, oh yeah, this is the connective tissue for the MCU, right? And in a lot of ways it was, but we have to remember, like WandaVision, we couldn't get Doctor Strange because of scheduling issues. Hawkeye, we were supposed to have more Kingpin, but we couldn't. Just all of the stuff that was going on, it's really put a damper on what's going on within the MCU. And not to mention, all of these creators have had to uh, basically go for broke and just create everything they're doing without really knowing when these other movies are going to be able to come out, because movies are constantly getting shifted and changed. So you can't talk about something that's in Eternals if you don't know when Eternals is going to come out. You know what I mean? So that's just where we're at right now with a lot of these scheduling conflicts. So they don't want to show Spider-Man on the TV and be talking about him not being Peter Parker or something like that if that movie hasn't came out yet, basically, you know. But we did see, like with Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, they're definitely doing their best to, you know, get closer to to everything that they need to be. Kashan says, why is Miss Marvel's origin story changed? Well, this is a good question. According to Kevin Feige and also the directors of the show, the reason why they changed Kamala Khan and Miss Marvel's whole inhuman type of stretchy origin is because they wanted it to feel more cohesive with where we are within the MCU, if that makes sense. When it comes to, like, we don't have any Inhumans, one, you know. Two, we don't have a lot of these type of superhuman characters that uh just have natural human abilities, you know, like natural abilities that they can do with their selves, like stretch their arms and all this stuff. A lot of the people that we have that we know are like, you know, Iron Man and Captain America. There's reasons behind them being uh you know, like enhanced beings, but not mutant level. I guess that's the best way to say. Because when it comes to like Miss Marvel and any of the Inhumans slash mutants, all of their abilities are, I don't want to say body horror because that's not what it is, but it's all body modification of some type that, you know, takes a little bit more CGI and a little bit more oomph to everything. Uh and it just seems like, even when I saw it in the episode last week when she first used her abilities, it was like, whoa, no, I like that. I actually like that. That actually looks good. You know what I mean? And then knowing that we have her coming in the Marvels with Miss Marvel, no, I mean Captain Marvel and Photon, it just makes sense. Those abilities are a lot more cohesive with where we are within the MCU right now. And that is what also makes me connect my theory back to Shang-Chi and his 10 rings, because that energy stuff is just, it was just too similar for me. The way the energy looked, like the energy that went over her looked very similar to the energy that connects his 10 rings together when he starts throwing them around. I might be crazy, but that's just what I'm thinking. Mike Davis, my man, love to see you back in the chat. What up? So sad that I would rather watch Miss Marvel first over Obi-Wan. Hey, I agree, bro. I just rather not be disappointed when I'm about to, you know, end my night. I don't want to say it like that. I know it sounds really harsh, but Obi-Wan Kenobi has been awesome. I've loved it, but at the same time, I've really have been underwhelmed with where we've gone with Kenobi so far. I thought we were gonna have a really different, like, okay, it's like this with Miss Marvel. Like the first episode made me think like, whoa, I thought we were gonna have a different show. This is awesome. And then with Kenobi, it's like, whoa, I thought we were gonna have a different show, but this is awesome. You know what I mean? It's kind of a flip floppy thing right there. Mike Davis also says, I'm thinking grandma is a Cree. That's a really good. I've heard a lot of things about I've heard a lot of room or theories revolved around the Kree and the wristband being like Kree technology and just anything like that. You know what I mean? I don't mind it because once again, having her connect to Captain Marvel, I'm for it all the way because it's Captain Marvel, and that's her stand. She stands Captain Marvel. That's her whole shtick. Like her name is Miss Marvel for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So I'm digging it, yo. I'm digging it though, and I'm happy about where we're going. And I hope they do something dope with the grandma, and hopefully we see her in this episode. I'm pretty sure this is the wedding episode that we know about. So I would not be surprised if the grandma shows up because that's usually how these type of weddings are in that culture. Everyone, the whole family shows up, and it's a really big celebration and event. So if the grandma is there, that would be dope. That we can get a little bit more, um, but I'm not sure. Uh, what is the time there? I am from India. What is up with it, Jivan? It is 11:43 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. What's up from America and California to my bros out there in India chilling with me, waiting for Miss Marvel to drop. I got the refresh button on go. Don't even worry about it. Speaking of, let me make sure I have everything ready on my side as well. Uh, Mike Davis says Marvel is far from dead. They have at least 10 years they can do with X-Men themselves. Yeah, that's a big fact. Especially if they like slow drip it and give it to us like one by one. Uh like like I really want them to build up the X-Men the same way that they built up the Avengers, like with starting with Iron Man. I think it would be I know it's a bad idea kind of, but I would love if they started with Wolverine the same, like kind of the same way in a sense, and let Wolverine be that Iron Man character for the X-Men. I think that would be smooth. But knowing Kevin Feige and the MCU, he is whatever he does is going to be brilliant, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get introduced to Cyclops first. I know Cyclops is one of those characters. I'm pretty sure he even goes like evil, like somewhere there at some point. Kind of like Magneto-ish, if you will. I know he goes like more Magneto than anything. And I'm not against seeing all of that happen. Avengers versus X-Men, I think that will be like the next big event. Like Secret Wars is going to be like the first Avengers movie level. You know what I mean? Like it's going to definitely change the game and bring up a whole nother thing into the ball game. Because I'm pretty sure before we had Avengers, there wasn't a lot of like alien, if you will, like stuff going on. But Avengers really brought forth that whole alien universe. And Doctor Strange definitely already brought the multiverse into it, but we didn't have like a multiversal, like I don't know how to say it, but it's like it's not a multiversal event, but it was a multiversal event at the same time. But I know Secret Wars is going to definitely be like that next level of multiversal event, and that's really what I'm looking forward to more than anything. Uh, my guy, yeah, Kashan, you see me had to get a little cough over there. Mary Sue says Marvel saved their asses by investing in streaming just before COVID hit. I agree with that so much. It doesn't matter if the shows are mediocre. What matters is viewership, incredible foresight. Yeah, that is a fact. They did. I mean, and I feel like they were doing so much bad at the beginning of Disney Plus. Like, look at Mulan, Artemis Fowl. Like, those were ass. Like just grade A ass. Uh, but Marvel didn't let that get them down, and they've still continued to pump out crazy good content, bro. Like, it's insanely good content that they've been pumping out. And the fact that they have like access to literally all the Disney stuff, like yo, the fact that I can just turn on Lilo and Stitch, the animated series for my kids, and they can literally experience all the stuff that I was experiencing. Like yo, Disney took a mad plus for that, and okay, I'm really hoping that in the new Kingdom Hearts game, we get some Disney vibes going in there and we get some Marvel and Star Wars in there. If I don't get a lightsaber Keyblade, I might have to riot through the streets. Mary Sue says, also CGI stretchy powers just look gross usually. I think they did a really good job though with Reed Richards in Doctor Strange. I think it looked really I think it looked really good. I was a big fan of how that all looked. I was so happy about it too. And we didn't see a lot of his powers, granted, but still, it was saucy. Mr. Ordinary Ketchup, how you doing, yo? Welcome back. I heard a theory from a live streamer that the guy in the credit scene of Miss Marvel could be a scroll, and that's why he looked like he had an idea of what the band is. Ooh, I would really like that because the dude that we saw in that post-credit scene is the same uh DODC agent that we saw from the Spider-Man No Way Home movie that Peter Parker is getting interrogated by before after the events of all the stuff that goes down. It's the same dude, and I loved that. And another thing that I really love, if you guys have been here for a while, you know I've been talking about the DODC and me having a huge problem, a huge issue with not with them not having a big. They haven't had a big presence in the MCU. Like they came in with Spider-Man, that's what it was. It was in Spider-Man Homecoming, and then the next time we saw them was in Spider-Man No Way Home, if I'm not mistaken. They were fake in Moon Knight because those two weren't real DODC agents. They were just pretending. And then but now we got the DODC, and it seems like they're coming in. And one thing that I was really concerned about, or at least I wanted to know, is does the DODC, like, are they out here not pressing lines, but are they out here enforcing the Sokovia Accords, like just on a street level? Like if there's a hero or if there's a villain or someone using powers, are they on them immediately? Like, hey, yo, show me your ID or something like that. You know what I mean? Because it just seems super weird that as soon as the agent looked and saw her using her powers on the phone, he was like, all right, we have to go immediately. So I see that would be that, but that would make sense, catch up if it was because he's a scroll and he already knows what those bands have to do with uh or what those bands pertain to. I wouldn't mind that at all, especially because we've already seen him before. I think that's all. I think that's solid. Gonzo, what's up with the Gonzo? Found you last week. Don't know if I'll watch along, but I'll definitely be here till it's out and back for my thoughts. Oh, okay. Much love to you, Gonzo. Thanks for chilling with me while we're waiting for the episode to come out. Oh, snap. This is not a drill. The episode just dropped right now. It just dropped. So we're about to get that going. If you're in the Disney Plus, if not the Disney Plus, if you're in the Discord, you will have access to join the watch party. If not, then I will give you that sacred countdown soon. Let me just get all this out in the Discord for all of you lovely people that are in there and want to join this watch party. Um, there we go. Oh, let me add everyone real quick. Here we go. Wow. Okay. I hope everybody is ready. I am definitely ready. I am hyped. I am pumped. All of that good stuff. Thank you, babe. Look at that. You came in there saying it's out at the same time I was looking at it. Uh uh yeah, let's get it. My man Gonzo said 52 minutes. Yeah, it's ridiculous that this show has had basically the longest runtime out of all of the other shows that we've got. It's pretty crazy. Okay, let's get it, you guys. I am so excited right now. I shouldn't be this excited, but you know what? I am. I flippin' am. All right. Without further ado, ladies and gents, I hope we are all ready. Grab your popcorn because it is time to go. All right. The sacred count. Oh, if you guys don't know how we do things around here, we cannot show the whole video the whole time. Of course, we can't. Copyright infringement. YouTube would ban us from the stuff, all that good stuff. So I will give you the countdown when we will press play at the same time. We can watch it together, give our thoughts and theories at the same time, all of that good stuff. I will give you the countdown to 3. On 3, you press play, and that's what it is. You heard what I say. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3. I am so happy. Oh my god, bro! Like, Okay, okay. They're giving us that part, of course, because that's gonna be coming back. I know it. I can feel it. Mary Sue says, my big theory is Kamala thinks she needs the bracelet, but the bracelet secretly changed her biology, similar to what happened to Photon. What do you think? That's crazy that you said that because one of my theories is also that the energy that went around her possibly did that exactly what you're saying, because we saw the energy literally go over her entire body. So I would not be against that at all, Mary Sue. I think that's a really good I think that's a really good theory. Let's get it. I don't know if you guys know, but we also had Moon Knight in the Marvel Studio logo last week. Freaking awesome! I loved all the talk about all of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Look, Moon Knight in the M. Let's go. M is for Moon Knight, baby. All right, starting in that school. Oh, she's feeling herself. Like she's feeling herself. She feeling herself. No. Oh snap! Hey, that's true. Paul Rudd does look way younger. Oh snap! Oh snap! Mary Sue, she says, "I had a friend like Bruno in high school. I was a moron for not dating him. The good guys never get dated, Mary Sue. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's just written in stone." Not this beautiful white light. Ooh, not the budget Captain Marvel. Man is shaking in his boots. Nightlight is the worst name I've ever heard. Not the fragility. The fragility of life. Ooh. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure one of those Miss Marvels was the Moon Knight logo, but it just said Miss Marvel. I might be wrong, but that's what it looked like to me. Oh, I definitely have to catch that on the replay. I'm so happy she got her power so early. I didn't think we were gonna see it until like episode 2 or 3. Ooh. Spider-Man style. Definitely got to work on your skills, homie. Okay, so she has no super strength or any other. No, this is literally what me and Battery were talking about. Them going on the roof and having a training montage. Oh, Mary Sue, you called it. Mary Sue, let's go. Damn. Not Asgardian. Whoa. What was that? Damn, not the scorpion. Huh. Huh. Giggity. Oh. I was like, yeah, it's not that high. Oh. Yo, she's already learning how to do so. Oh. She's already learning how to do so much. What? Oh. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. That's knocking. Not going up to yo. Mercer said she's so adorable. People are definitely about to be triggered. I like that they've been showing more religious aspects with Moon Knight. This their voices were their voices were super not it. Not hashtag mosque life. That's crazy. And I was I was asking about seeing more of her friend because we didn't see her too much in the first episode. It was heavily focusing on the dude. Damn, someone stole her shoes. That's cold. What? Wait. Yo, I need to know who was stealing shoes, bro. Who was stealing shoes? Is she gonna see the band, or is she gonna show her? Whoa, that she looks look at that look. She looked like Kate Bishop right there. That was crazy. Not a VentureCon 2. Yo, the music is slamming in this show. He lied. Yeah. Not am I drunk? Hey yo, my man did a triple front flip. No shot. Not the emojis and the fire. They did the whole outline. Not didn't really feel a thing. Wait, what? Why? Oh, he's hating. Oh, he's hating. My man's throwing. Look at him. He's mad. He's so mad. He's like, yeah, bro, it didn't come out a few years ago, so you don't know what you're talking. Who is this dude? Did we have we seen this dude right here before? Oh snap! Oh snap! He threw the digits in the phone. You got to be a bold man to throw some digits in the phone. Yeah, Mary Sue. Mary Sue says, "Isn't there a eternal Bollywood star?" That's funny you said that because that's what I was thinking about, and I couldn't think of his name. I was trying so hard to think of the eternal Bollywood star. Um, uh, what was his name? And there's so many of them too. Like, is he lived a life as being like the son of the one, and like the each one's son. Like, what the? She's feeling it. Look at the colors are the colors of her energy. I don't know what that might have to do with anything. I'm really interested to see Miss Marvel and well Hawkeye like communicate with each other. Kate Bishop Hawkeye, that is. Not first lesson Monday. Yo, look at that. Look at the aesthetic of the text messages and stuff. I love it, yo. Whoa. I wonder if he's the villain. Not a glowy nose. Not Rudolph. What's up with that? Mary Sue says any mother watching a girl act like this knows a boy is involved. Yeah, for real. I was wondering if she was gonna tell her friend or not. My man, Mr. Ordinary catch said, "Yo, I'm eating. What you crunching on, my man?" I'm hungry too. I just ate, but I'm hungry. I ate too. So is she white and Muslim American, or is she like adopted? They're definitely friends. I'm eating lomi. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds Sounds interesting. Here we go with this guy. You see me sitting down. A Filipino dish made with a variety of thick, fresh egg noodles of about a quarter inch thick. Oh, nice, nice. Sounds really good. Oh, snap. My man Bruno's like, I am not trying to leave Kamala. Okay, this dude is so irritating. Oh. This dude is killing me. Oh snap! You're right. You're right, Mary Sue. Bruno is dressed like Marty McFly. Oh, he doesn't want to go to Cali. I understand. He doesn't want to leave his baby. Hey, yo, the music is ridiculous. I don't know why they're going so hard with this music, y'all, but they are. Oh snap! So maybe that's the party that we see, and it's not actually the wedding that like we thought it was. Yeah, my man said Bowser. Is it just me, or is there a obscene amount of unnecessary CGI? No, they just mentioned Kingo, and that's Marvel. That's the dude. That's the dude. Kingo is the dude from Eternals. That's the dude. Bruh. No way we're getting connection to Eternals as well. Oh. Look at him. He's looking so hard. Oh, snap. He's with the black woman. They know how to make someone feel uncomfortable. Mhm. Mhm. Uh-huh. Humrun.com run. Hey yo. Mary Sue says, I knew I sniffed a Eternals reference. Literally, though, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, there's no way they're dropping all these Bollywood names and nothing's going to be connected to my guy. I just could not think of his name and I was trying so hard. Not almost anything. She's not having it. Oh, snap. Oh my goodness, yo. This is crazy. I love all of the I can't handle all of the drops and the references and the connections. Oh snap! Here we go. Yo, what? Let's go. I'm this the vibes I'm getting are immaculate. My man Guru said, "Where to see, bro? Say to me, where to watch Miss Marvel? You got to have a Disney Plus account in order to check it out." Oh, my man did not start singing. They immediately, yo, yo, Nani, hey, yo. I did not think we were gonna see her like this already. Oh snap! Oh, oh, your mother will get very upset. Not the Mango Man. Love it. I love it. What is my man eating? Watermelon? Hmm. That was pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, "Hey, yo, slippery when wet. What's happening here?" Oh snap! Ooh, this is something that we see a lot with families. Oh, yo, Mary Sue says slippery when wet. She did not. Yo, that was crazy, right? I was so not prepared. That was crazy. That was a crazy reference right there. She said, I don't understand the question. Gru says, is she Captain Marvel's kid? No, she's just a big fan of Captain Marvel. The Illuminati. The Mosque Bros. Yo. Oh, the Illuminatis. No shot. Not the Illuminatis. Yo, I'm using that definitely. I'm using that for my granny and her sisters from now on. The Illuminatis. What? Yo. Mhm. My man be crunching. Yo, look at his face. Hey, yo. Hey, why she do my man like that? I was not ready for my guy's face, bruh. I was not ready. My man said, "Look at him. He's still in shock." He's like, "I don't even know." My man said, "I don't even know what happened just now." Oh, wait. No way. They shut down the party just to get her? That's mind blowing. He's playing her. Not you and your bestie. An accent. Hey, yo, is she racist? Am I tripping? Okay, he played her like a flute one, and then Homegirl came in with the racist Homelander vibes, and I wasn't prepared. When I said I hope Iron Man shows, my man Iron Man is dead, Bucko. I'm sorry, he ain't showing up at nothing. Nice t-shirt, bro. Thanks, G. Mandalorian. Look. Oh my god. Whoa. So basically, she's Kiyoshi. What the hell was my guy doing? Yo, so I just noticed that what she's wearing is super similar to her end outfit. Oh snap, y'all. Not nightlight. yo, yo, the symmetry with Spider-Man. I love it. Cause that's like, what is it? Monkey, moon monkey, or night monkey, right? Night Monkey and Nightlight. Who puts ice cream on pizza? I like the flavors. Far From Home vibes. Definitely. Far From Home, Homecoming, No Way Home, everything, man. Super Night Monkey style. Oh. Oh. That was lit. The superhero landing. Oh, snap. Oh. 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 Let's go. That was saucy as hell. She damn near energy webbed that man. Oh, snap. Super aim vibes. What? Oh. I think that was the Sonic. I'm pretty sure that was the Sonic cannon. Uh, once again from Hulk. Once again, a Spider-Man thing, or a thing that was introduced in Spider-Man. Hey yo, hey yo, what's going on? Yo, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What does that mean? Oh man, no post credit scene this time. Yo, hmm. I was not expecting the mom to be. I don't know. I was expecting any of that. That was definitely wild, yo. That was like a big what? What's happening here? What? Wait a minute. Huh? Wait, what? Like I was definitely not prepared for that. Um no, that was a good episode though. I think I still more, but this episode definitely capitalized on the first, and that was a really fun time. Like I really still had a really fun time with it, and a little iffy with that CGI towards the end, of course, with the jumping from the roof to roof and the fighting that she was doing and whatnot. But still, overall, it was still really solid and really good. Like I'm interested to know what was going on with her mother or her mother's mother or her mother's mother's mother. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Her name was was her name Ami or Aisha or Aisha, something like that. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with her, where that's going to go. Um, the powers, I just like that we got to see that training montage that we kind of talked about, even them being on the Circle Q roof. I know that's something that Battery had mentioned he wanted to see. Overall, it was just really solid. It was a good watch, man. It was a fun time. I'm not gonna lie. I really appreciated this episode once again because we were it was just dropping mad gems and Mary Sue, like you even said, it's connected us to Eternals as well with the whole Kingo reference because Kingo is man, I cannot think of his name in real life, but he is one of the Eternals. So, and we know he's a Bollywood actor, so that definitely connected to another part of the MCU. And then we also got more of the DODC, seeing what everything that was going on with them. They go in on the girl. Uh, I was not ready for them to come with that full force, like whole team still. I'm still really confused about why they're trying so hard to go after essentially a child, you know what I mean? Like you can see from the videos and how she looks, like it's not an adult under that costume. And they even knew that it wasn't an adult when they were talking to the other little girl interrogating her because they were specifically saying like maybe it was one of your friends or someone that you know what I mean? So it's really interesting to see what's going to be going on with that and where that's really going to go. Uh Gonzo said, I didn't like it much. I hear Obi-Wan is a crazy good time for that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be watching Obi-Wan tomorrow at 3 p.m. here on the channel. So if you want to join us for that watch party as well, you definitely can. Because that's gonna definitely be a crazy good time as well. But I really liked the episode overall, though. I'm not gonna lie. Mary Sue said, "What?" Yeah, I was not ready for the whole. I'm not gonna lie though. This is what I thought. I thought we were gonna see Valentina. I think that's her name. I thought we were definitely gonna see Valentina come in somewhere. You know what I mean? I don't know why I thought that, but I thought Valentina was gonna come in somehow, somewhere, and like be part of the recruitment thing, or even have young bruh that she's crushing on be like some type of agent, which I think he is, mind you. I'm pretty sure he was an agent that was like put there for some strange reason. Not sure what that reason is, but I'm pretty sure we'll find that out in the coming episodes. Um, bro, I appreciated this so much, bro. I'm not even, I can't even lie, yo. Uh, this was such a fun time seeing all of the connective tissue that we were talking about from for last week's episode, and it really capitalized on everything, man. We got more when it comes to I really like the introduction of her brother's fiance as well. I don't know why, but it just seems like her character is definitely going to come up for some reason. I'm also interested in knowing why the mom is so dead set on hating her grandmother. I believe, like, why the mom is so dead set, like, no, my grandmother like dishonored the family. Like, what did she do? What happened? Uh, I love the way that they're putting in the whole family. I don't want to say a family curse, but that's basically what it is. Like the family curse, to where oh, it's for generations. This has happened. I loved when Abu started talking about my family has been there for generations and generations and generations, but her family only had recently came there after whatever had happened. Um, I don't see how. Uh, I don't know how they could be like aliens, quote unquote, or anything like that, because it just seems like it's so not far-fetched, but it just seems like it won't fit. I think it would be really kind of an L on Marvel's part to have the first Muslim American hero, female hero, the first female Muslim American hero to then just be an alien. I think that would kind of downplay the whole point of everything. You know what I mean? I don't think that would be the direction to go with it. Um, so I'm hoping that they give us something a little bit stronger than that, give us a little bit something with a little bit more substance, if you would, because I would and now I'm even more interested because of the mom, like the mom has me like, yo, what's going on? Like I'm much more invested right now than I was before. I'm not gonna lie. Guru said her power is like Doctor Strange. Yeah, she does have very similar Doctor Strange s powers in the energy projecting way, if you will. Mama said, "Bro, if you're given a chance to act in Marvel and choose your own role, what will it be?" Um, I think I would. I think I would want to rock with either my man Bishop or my man Blue Marvel. I think those would definitely be my two top options on there. I said, sorry, bro, bad English. I only asked my mom. Hey, it's good, bro. Don't even worry about the English. I'll translate to the best of my ability, uh, or at least try to understand to the best of my ability. You feel me? It's all love here in the chat, bro. Don't even stress about it. I hope you're having a good day, Guru. Mary Sue. So was that guy sent specifically to seduce a high school freshman? I really think is that he's more of like a Black Widow type of agent, but as a child, he's still young. You know what I mean? Like, yes, he was there to seduce a high school freshman, but my man's like 17, 16, 17. I don't think he's 18, but I hope he's 17. He was definitely there to seduce a freshman, though. That's for sure. What was going on there, Mary Sue? And when you put it like that, it makes it a little uncomfortable, not gonna lie. But I like his character, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him possibly work with her. I mean, this might turn into a whole spy type of show to where she gets recruited, and now they have to go and break into something or something like that because of what's going on, and maybe that is why um the DODC agent is looking for her so tough because maybe there have been multiple children doing these heists and or criminalistic activities under the uh under the umbrella of bruh's mom, and that might not even really be his mom. That could just be a front for his mom. But what is up with all of these moms like turning, all of these villainesque, like badass moms in the MCU, yo. Like they out here just whooping ass and taking names, yo. Like that is it. And there's a good amount of them that's evil too. Why all the females that we're getting introduced to are like evil? What's up with that? Shang-Chi's sister. We had homegirl end up being the power broker. It was like, bro, what's going on here? We got Wanda murdering people left and right. Like, come on, G. Miss Marvel Sayapa. I don't know what that means, my man. But what's up with it, Farrell? Hope you're having a good day. Terrell, how you doing, my man? Terrell Thaddeus. My guess is about the mom is that she wanted the aunt to follow the traditional path, but instead the aunt basically chose free will. Wait, what? What aunt? I'm not sure what that's in regards to. Are you talking about her grandmother? Or are you talking about the one that canceled the wedding? Because I don't think she was really brought up in this episode. At least I know she was brought up in the last episode for sure. Um, Hello, what's up with it, Khan? How you doing, Khan Cut? I hope you're having a good one. I hope everyone had a good time watching this episode of Miss Marvel. Because I definitely enjoyed it. It definitely continues on the path of being the one of the only shows that we've had that that has the MCU continuity in it, and it's not just just there. I really like that fact that, we can appreciate that there's so much stuff going, like so much MCU stuff and connecting to it. But real quick, before we get too much farther into the discussion, just so you guys know, memberships are now active on the channel. By becoming a member of the YouTube channel, you help us do everything we do here at Marvel Bros for you guys, and you also get access to member only badges, custom channel emojis, and other special perks for you to be able to support and show your love for the super fam. If you look in the chat, you'll see some of those. You'll see some of those emojis right there that you have access to, along with, like I said, the whole amazing content that's going on. Yeah, the grandmother, Daddy says. I confuse the two. Yeah, so when it comes to the grandmother, I think that is what it is. If that's what you're talking about, I do believe what you're saying is 100% a fact, bro. Like I'm pretty sure whatever she did, someone and they said that she killed the man. So I'm really thinking like she's super Kyoshi warrior vibes from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and maybe she did kill someone, but she didn't really kill anyone. You know what I mean? It was like his stubbornness to not uh, back down in the face of adversity that killed him, rather than her actually physically murdering the man. Um, they're definitely going to a little bit more dark places than I thought they would be going in this series so far. And this is only the second episode, hour long, well, at least 50 minutes for both of them. Really just doing an amazing job of like, I don't want to say like outshining or anything like that, but it's just so crazy how well put together and thought out this series is so far, and I appreciate it. And man, I really wish we got to see some of this type of connectivity to Moon Knight, because that would have just made that so much better. Like that, those we had like two references to Wakanda in Moon Knight, and it was like, oh yeah, just that alone, it definitely quenched the thirst. But this show, it's like, yo, every 5 seconds, every 10 minutes, just throughout the entire show, you're just constantly getting hydrated no matter what, because whether it's from what's actually going on, or the Easter eggs, or from the little text messages and pop-ups and blurbs and stuff that are going on, no matter what it is, it's all awesome. And it's really interesting to see that the DODC straight went and shut down a children's party, a high school party, just to find this teenage soup, or superhuman, or metahuman, whatever the hell he called her. I just feel like there has to be something else going on. You know what I mean? There has to be something bigger. There's no way that they're just trying to find her because she's a hero. You know what I mean? Like, the Sokovia Accords can't be that harsh or that serious that they're looking for they're teenagers that are soups because of it, because that just seems a little bit too totalitarian, or is that the word, or just too, I don't know, that just seems wrong. That just seems super wrong, bro, like super duper wrong. So I'm hoping that it's more on the lines of my other theory that uh Cameron's mom is in fact like like she has her own Young Avengers team, basically. She has her own Young Avengers team, and she's British as well. So, because they were both British, I believe. So maybe they work for like Britain intelligence or something. It's going to be interesting to see if my man has powers, or if he's like a ninja of some kind, or he has just very heightened abilities or something. I'm pretty sure he will. I wouldn't be surprised. I would really like that as well. Uh, I I don't know, man. I feel like I just feel like it was just really weird. Just the hate, not even the hate, because it really wasn't hate. It was just really, I don't know, man. It was super weird. It was just super weird. There will be a lot more good female characters whenever they get around to the X-Men. That's very true. That's super true. Um, Mary Sue also says damage control is going to wind up being the good guys trying to help Kamala. That's got to be the twist. You know what I mean? Like it just seems so weird. I could see that them trying to help her. You know what I mean? They're like, "Yo, we're trying to get to you before the British agents do," because it seems like they're just not. It doesn't seem like they're on the side. I don't know, man. The DODC right now is not looking like the good guys. The way that they're pulling up looking for a child, crashing a high school party, interrogating a child without her parents or a lawyer or anything like that. You know, like that's a lot of stuff that's going on. And then you had Agent Karen come in, like just immediately, like, "Yo, was she this? Was she that?" And then she said, "Was she South? Was she South Asian? Was that what she said? Was she Asian American or South Islander? No, South Asian. I think she said was she South South. It was something like that, something in that realm, right? And then when she shifted her eyes, it was like, yeah, I knew it. So uh maybe Shang-Chi's sister from the Ten Rings or the other Black Widows that have escaped. You know, maybe some of them are younger or something like that, and maybe one of those have been going around doing something, or maybe they have also been recruited by the British people. I mean, at this point, we have a what we have at least 3 to 4 separate factions of female warriors that are at the ready. And we have no, we have like 2 factions of female warriors, and I think we have a couple of factions of young warriors, quote unquote, with like the flag smashers and stuff like that, who may be getting recruited by all of these, like by some separate thing, because we definitely saw from Shang-Chi that a lot of the fighters and a lot of the super enhanced humans and beings and people that we've come across throughout the MCU are basically out there fighting, like cage fighting for money. You know what I mean? So it's it's not outside of the realm of possibility for multiple of these characters from all of these different areas to possibly be getting recruited by these other things that are going on, you know, because it's like what happened with Black Widow. Once it was over, all of those Black Widows had nowhere to go, nothing to do. It would be nice to see them come out in some of these shows or something like that. I would like that. We also saw with the Ten Rings, home or not the Ten Rings, Shang-Chi, his sister took over for the Ten Rings, and then she had like a whole female posse doing their thing, and then we might have just a bunch of assassins or killers or grifters, thieves, and whatnot in the child variety. And that's why the DODC is going so hard trying to stop or save Kamala, because they don't want her to suffer the same fate. Something that we kind of talked about earlier in our open discussion of episode 1 is that we do definitely see like 4 bad guys in the initial official trailer, right? We see 4 bad guys, right? And they're like chasing Kamala through stuff and whatnot, right? They're looking for her. We see that for sure, right? So what if it's because they're trying to kidnap Kamala, like, and they're looking for these enhanced beings to try to put these teams together? It just doesn't seem like it wouldn't be surprising, that there's a whole bunch of people out here trying to get their hands on metahumans, for lack of better words, and turn them into their little worker bees. Like, that just seems like something that would totally happen, and I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. And if that's not it, hopefully we just see when the mom came out in the back seat, when the voice first came out over, I definitely thought that it was Valentina. I almost shit bricks, and I was like, "Yo, that's Valentina!" Like, oh my god, why is she in this show? But it wasn't her, right? But she might be working with her, and I wouldn't be against that at all. I wouldn't be against her working with her or being adjacent to her in some type of way. Uh, it was just like they had a full force like team to get Kamala, and it just didn't seem necessary. It seemed like super overkill. It just seemed super overkill. Um My man Guru said Marvel will turn into MCU. I'm not worried about the MCU at all, to be completely honest. I think it's just we need the female characters to be written a little bit better, or at least have, yeah, just written better so they can be represented better. Like, I think that's one of the biggest downfalls with what's going on with Obi-Wan Kenobi, is that Riva is terrible. But we're not here to talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi. We're here to talk about Miss Marvel and the MCU in general. And I just feel like it's time for us to have some strong female characters in the MCU. I just don't want them to ram them down our throat and have it not be what it really needs to be. And I know they definitely have been making the dudes a lot less dude like, in hopes of making the females seem more powerful, I guess. But I think that kind of downplays like how powerful, how strong the women characters are. If you make all of the dudes not be, if you make every dude a feminine dude and then have the main female lead be masculine, I think it kind of defeats the purpose of having a strong female lead in the first place, because a strong female lead should be able to be a strong female lead no matter how how masculine the other roles are or whatever it is. Like, she should be able to bring that oomph to the feminine side of things, which I think has been done. And it's just Marvel. I don't know what it is about Marvel, but they're not able to do that well. Mary Sue says, "Hey, some of us like the girl power. I'm not hating on the girl power, Mary Sue. More power to you and all of the girls and all of the women and females and everything. You know what I mean? It's just that we almost got to that point where we did with comic books, right? To where all the females that were asking, a lot of women were asking for comic books to be for females, but then when comic book came out for females, none of the women went and bought any of the comics, so they had to end up hypersexualizing all of the characters in order to get the boys and the men back into the comics. You know what I mean? So it ended up being a catch 22. And I feel like we almost got there, to that point, to where it was like, oh man, let's just completely revert everything. But we didn't. Thankfully we didn't get to that point. And I feel like, they tried their best with Black Widow, but I feel like Black Widow just got hit hard because of COVID and all that stuff. And I think that could have been a lot better for sure. And that didn't do any justice with them freaking turning my man Taskmaster into a female. That just made no sense. And it's stuff like that they do within the MCU, is that they unnecessarily gender swap characters when they act like there's not an abundance of female characters already that they can use. You know what I mean? It's not like only X-Men characters have females in them, or you can only have Sue Storm be the strong female character or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, it just did it. We just got to the point to where the female characters just need a little bit more love and a little bit more. I mean, I think the way that Doctor Strange was done, I think that was pretty solid, because it was just as much Scarlet Witch's movie as it was Doctor Strange's movie, right? And we got to see Scarlet Witch not get over enhanced. Like, I don't know how else to say it, but it was like, when she was talking about the magic that a mother gives to create her children and all that stuff, that's what I feel like a woman in that position, how that would be. Like, that's what I want. Like Captain Marvel, that's kind of the opposite of how I feel about, how that situation would be. It felt like they were trying so hard to throw it in your face. Like, yeah, the first female character, the first female movie that gets it. You know what I mean? It was just too hard. But with this and all the other stuff, like with Miss Marvel, and even the way that they introduced Kate Bishop and all of these things, it's all solid. Monica Rambeau, I think she's going to be a solid character. I think she's going to be a solid character when we first actually get to interact and deal with her and actually get to see her being a hero. I think she's going to be awesome. No doubt about it. No doubt in my mind. I think it's going to be amazing. So, like I said, no hate on the girl power. I want more of it, actually. I just want it to be properly represented. Like, we haven't but like She-Hulk. We got She-Hulk coming. We got all these female heroes that actually exist. like Maria Hill for Shield, and all of these characters that we've already had in the MCU and that deserved the shine. We don't need to create new characters. Let's just give the characters that are already here the shine that they need and deserve. Because let's be honest, Maria Hill has awesome arcs in the comic books. Everyone, all these female characters that we've already had have had awesome arcs in the comic books. Agent Peggy Carter, even her niece, you know what I mean? They kind of fumbled the ball with the niece Sharon, making her the power broker. But even that, let's capitalize on all of this stuff. I'm just saying. Mary Sue says, if you want to talk about great female characters, feel free to digress about Lyra from his Dark Materials. Man, his Dark Materials is just incredible, Mary Sue. I mean, we can start a whole. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to just go live one of these days and just talk about his Dark Materials because, God damn, that show is ridiculously good. And yes, Lyra is a strong female character, and even the villains that are the female villains are amazing. The female heroes are amazing. Everything is solid within that show for sure. Demonic, my man said, "Yo, what's up with it, Demonic? How you doing, bro? I'll be having a good night. Did you like Miss Marvel? Did you watch it?" My man said, "Just Sensei? Yeah, Battery is at work right now, so yeah, I am doing Miss Marvel, and then tomorrow we will both be here at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to watch Obi-Wan Kenobi episode 5. So make sure you guys tune in with us tomorrow for sure. So you can, get our reaction and watch it with us if you are waiting to watch it with us, because we do know that some of the fam be waiting so we can all enjoy the experience together. Let's see. Uh Demonic says, yeah, Black Widow's script was bad too, and the villain was bad. Yeah, ass, just straight ass. But I am happy that we're going to get to see more Taskmaster within the Thunderbolts. With that announcement that we just recently got that the Thunderbolts is now. I think the writer for Black Widow is the writer for the Thunderbolts movie, and not only that, but we're also getting. I think it starts production next summer, right? And so the lineup for Thunderbolts is going to be okay, let me get this right. Taskmaster, Yelena Belova, or Belanov, I think. Yeah, Belanova, but I don't know. Ghost from Ant-Man 2, The Winter Soldier, Abomination, and US Agent. Is there one more? I feel like I'm missing one, but I can't think of who that person is that I'm missing. I can't think of who that person is that I'm missing at all. But I think that'll be solid when we get that Thunderbolts movie. We defeat the villain with smell and red gas. Yeah, bro, that was just not the strat. I don't know who did that. I don't know who did that exactly. I enjoy girl power, but the scripts are bad and don't give them justice the way they deserve to be represented at all, bro. Like at all. It's so crazy how they just don't do a good job with that. Like it's really insane. And what's really surprising to me about this though, hear me out with this. What's really surprising though is that a lot of the times it be female directors that are also at fault for the representation not being proper. It's like, yo, what's going on? Like, and I don't think it's an issue, right? I just think that the female directors or the female creators get so caught up in making it female powered or girl power, that it's too much. I just think they go overboard to where it's like, when we made this movie, I was trying to figure out how much girl power can we fit in every scene. And it's like, bro, that's crazy. Like, my man didn't like for Black Panther, every scene wasn't like how much black can we throw in every scene. You know what I mean? Like, let's just get some proper representation out here, yo. I don't know. I might be rambling. I might be tripping. Guru says, is Miss Marvel grow up? No, Miss Marvel does not grow up. And Captain Marvel too? I don't think so, at least. Mary Sue says, "Do you think Miss Marvel deserves a movie at this point?" At this point, I am even more excited for the Marvels. Like, to be completely honest, like I was already hyped for the Marvels, but now with this show, how she's already like basically like all like controlling her abilities. She hasn't mastered them, of course, but she's definitely controlling her abilities. I'm loving it. She's doing a great job, and I can't wait to see how Miss Marvel, Photon, and Captain Marvel all just interact with each other. I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be lit. I think it's gonna be awesome. I think that the dynamic between all of them is gonna be really solid. I think we're gonna just get some really good screen time with all of them. I can't wait to see how all of those powers and abilities work together. We still don't know how Photon's abilities work, so I hope we get a Disney Plus show or something like that to explore her powers in or something. I would be surprised if she showed up in this show. I don't think that would happen, but I would be mind blown if she did. But that would be solid. I just can't. I think whatever we get with Miss Marvel is going to be solid, and the Marvels in general, because we know that Captain Marvel is kind of an asshole with that douchebag vibe going on right now. So it's going to be interesting if Miss Marvel will cause her to be more of get more humanized, become a more humanized character. Everyone's always trying to figure out, where you been, where you been to Captain Marvel, and I think Miss Marvel is the one that can not only get those answers, but really make Carol Danvers think about what she's doing and everything in the sake of the whole universe. Because for Carol, she's an alien in her mind because of the brainwashing, even though she was raised on Earth. But since she knows about everywhere else, she's trying to help everywhere else as well. So I don't even know if the Marvels is going to be based on Earth or if it's going to be based in space, and that kind of be like a Guardians of the Galaxy esque movie or even a Nova type of movie. I don't even know, bro. It would be crazy. Demonic says, let's also talk about how they talked about women's private parts and the surgery stuff just for a joke. Pretty unnecessary. The Avengers Age of Ultron did it right. Just explain what happened. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, that was definitely interesting. Um, yeah, that was definitely interesting. But I didn't mind it because that's just part of Yelena's character, I feel, more than anything. You know what I mean? Like that seems up her alley to talk like that, to be like that, especially from what we saw from her from Hawkeye. It just seems like, that's Yelena just talking about it. That's how she is about life. uh and tell Bruce why she can't. Yeah. When they were having a conversation and Bruce was talking about he can't have kids, and then Black Widow said she can't have kids. Yeah, that was definitely done um tastefully. Alive, yo, alive yush. Hello, how you doing, alive? I hope you're having a good one today. I hope you enjoyed Miss Marvel. It was definitely a good one. Mary Sue, if you want to know how to do proper female representation in the MCU, just go back and reference Buffy. It's that simple. I never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer like that, to be completely honest. Alive, what do you think about Eternals? I think Eternals is I really liked Eternals. I know a lot of people didn't like Eternals, but the type of I can appreciate every genre of movie. So whenever Marvel goes outside of the genre of a regular superhero movie or a regular comic book movie, I get really excited about it because then it's like getting two movies in one. Like that's why so many people like The Winter Soldier, because it wasn't just a superhero movie, it was also a spy movie. And it was a really good spy movie too. And that's kind of how I feel about Eternals. Eternals wasn't a spy movie per se, but it was one of those movies that is not just a superhero movie. I had also just saw Dune before that, and I know that the Dune creator for the movie he had helped on working on Eternal, so that dialogue and just a lot of that explaining and really being able to be with the actors, you know what I mean, and really let them do their thing. It felt good, man. I'm not gonna lie, I had a really good time with it. So being able to hear Kingo's reference in this back to the Eternals. It's like, oh, bro, like let's go. Like all so many MCU references in this show, not just pertaining to the overall MCU, but even to the other things like Eternals, which is fairly new. Uh Interesting to hear them mention Kingo and still no mention of the giant freaking celestial hand that's sticking out of Earth. But you know, who knows? um, Demonic says consistency and payoff with a little plot line. Yep, that's all that we need, baby. Alive, so will Eternals be successful? Oh yeah, I think Eternals is going to be super successful, especially with that banging end credit scene with Thanos' brother coming into the fray and him knowing what's going on, and as well as Pip the Troll coming in. So I think wherever we go with the Eternals next is going to be a fun time, and I honestly hope that for some reason we get some type of Eternals in either like in a Guardians of the Galaxy, basically. I would like to see the Eternals and Adam Warlock exist together or talk or something. I don't know. I just want to see that happen. Demonic says, no, Guru. Miss Marvel is a different character than Captain Marvel. Miss Marvel just idolizes Captain Marvel. Yeah, that's the best way to put it, and inspires to be like her. Yes, Demonic, that's the best way to put it. Alive says Iron Man was best. Now I think Doctor Strange is. Can Iron Man is not in Marvel movies. Yeah, I definitely think Doctor Strange is going to be the new one to take the helm of the MCU overall, like the way that Iron Man did. I definitely feel like Doctor Strange 2 is our Iron Man 1 of phase 4. You know what I mean? Kind of setting up everything to come. And I'm not mad about that one bit. I loved Doctor Strange 2. I know it was very divisive for the fan base, but I loved it. And I'm here to iron out any inconsistencies that anyone may have with the movie. I have been doing it in our Discord. Mary Sue says Captain Marvel came off as an asshole because they were referencing Top Gun and Tom Cruise is an asshole. Yes, and I understand that. And even that is in itself to me is an issue. But maybe not. I understand it, but I don't know. I don't know. Miss Marvel has always been one of those. Captain Marvel, though, even in the comic books, has always been one of those characters. And then let's be honest, they did not choose the best actor to kind of portray her because the actor is also super wild in real life. She was definitely spazzing when she became Captain Marvel too. So that I'm pretty sure that also left an interesting taste in people's mouths. Um, Terrell Thaddeus, based off the set photos, it looks like Kamala and company are off world. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think I've seen. I don't think I've seen any set photos really for the Marvels yet, but I haven't been looking for them. I don't really look for set photos. The last time yeah, I just don't really look for set photos. I just don't. Yeah, because sometimes it gets real triggering. Um, My man said, I think Miss Marvel's bracelet's powers came from the Tesseract too. I wouldn't be surprised if it had some type of uh Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's gonna have anything to do with the Tesseract or any Infinity Stones. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be moving away from the Infinity Stone stuff. But I really do think, like I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. I really do think it's gonna have some type of connection to the Ten Rings somehow, some way. Like whatever being left those 10 rings behind is the same being that left that bracelet behind, or the band, or whatever they're calling it. I'm like I'm not 100%, but I'm just like pretty positive about that. There's no reason for me to be pretty positive about that. I just really think that's what's going to be happening. Demonic said, "Yeah, all the little Starbucks girls are going to want to see Harry Styles in Eternals too." Facts, yeah, that's definitely going to be what happens. It's going to make the movie like clear like $1 million or something like that. You know what I'm? $1 billion. I mean, um, Alive says, "Do you also stream movies and review like streaming full movies and then review after the movie?" No, there's no way that we can possibly stream an entire movie without getting copywritten, ban hammered, or content striked on the channel. But if you are part of the Cord, we do often have watch parties in there to where we will, like, you can watch the whole thing or whatever the case may be. But you have to be a member of the Discord, and you have to have a supporter and or is the super family role to be able to be a part of all of that lovely goodness. The link to our Discord is going to be in the chat right now. So make sure you follow that and do your thing. Alive said, "Will you show your PC setup?" Nah, man. My PC is like behind the thing over here and some more. So I probably won't. You know what? I have two cameras, so I might be able to show you my PC setup if you really want to see it. Um, Now, if you join the Discord though, I can definitely show you everything in there, and like I can show you my whole little setup in my room. I can drop you the specs for my PC if you want them, though, for sure. Mary Sue says set photos will ruin you. Man, I saw set photos for Thor: Love and Thunder, and I've been pissed off about how Christian Bale looked ever since then. Like I already was triggered about Christian Bale from the jump. Like I wasn't on the bandwagon when everything came out. You feel me? When me and Battery looked at those set photos in our pop culture news update, I was triggered and I was like, bro, they better give my man his tendrils when it comes out in post once the movie is out, and they better remove his nose because that's how my guy looks in the comic books. He looks like a freaking alien, not like a human with makeup on. So I'm not gonna get into that because as you can see, I'm still a little triggered off of that. I don't want to get in any heated discussions. My blood pressure definitely started raising a little bit right now. You know what I mean? I definitely need to take a couple breaths. Demonic says, I think it's some kind of cosmic force like Shang-Chi. Yep, that is my theory for sure. Is Shane there is the same thing. It comes from the same thing. Mary Sue, okay, coming from the right field with it. I'm betting it's all Kang tech. I would not mind that. Like my man went all the way back in time and dropped some shit off or something. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. That would be pretty solid and a really nice way to wrap everything back to Kang because we have definitely been hearing everyone complain about there not being enough build up for Kang the Conqueror the same way there was build up for Thanos. Like there wasn't 22 freaking movies before we got Thanos. You know what I'm saying? Um, Terrell, my man says, don't forget about the post-credit scene when Dan Whitman is about to become the Black Knight until an off-screen voice of Mahershala Ali's Blade saying, "You sure you're ready for that, Mr. Whitman?" Yeah, I really thought we were going to get some more payoff from that too in Moon Knight. Not gonna lie, if I'm not mistaken, we were supposed to get something like that in Moon Knight, and I'm pretty sure there was like COVID conflicts with that as well. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong about that, but I'm really interested in all that's going on with that. And there has been a lot of talk of vampires and other supernatural worldly things of that sort in the MCU as of late. We had the little dingo werewolf thing from Moon Knight and a lot of things like that. We've had the word vampire come up periodically in shows and movies right now. So I'm just ecstatic for what we're gonna get when it comes to Blade. Uh, and I have to be honest, yo, I need to watch the original Blades because I have not watched all of them, but I know that those are like peak for a lot of people. Um, My man Demonic said some people are able to get by watching movies by putting scenes of important commentary over it, and that's how they do videos where you react to a show or movie. Yeah, that's why we don't have any audio whenever we do our watch parties and whatnot. Demonic says, I believe there is a limit on how many minutes you can show a movie and TV show. Yeah, I believe under the Free Use Act, you have up to 10 minutes that you can use uh, of a show or a movie, I believe. Uh, and I know with the Free Use Act as well, you have to alter the video as well in some way, shape, or form. It cannot be like the same exact video, basically, and that's why we flip it and mute it on our side whenever we do show something. Um, Demonic says before being copyrighted, but I've seen several videos from a guy called Houdins Hartman, I believe, watching movies with his wife and using clips and important commentary over your reaction and stuff. Yeah, we've done that for the Tomorrow War and different things like that when we were doing watches for it. So yeah, that's definitely crazy. That's definitely something that we've looked into extensively because of how we run the channel and whatnot. Um, my man Guru said Loki 2 start shooting. Did Loki 2 start shooting? I know that I think it was, maybe it is Loki that started shooting that I'm thinking about. Because I know something had started shooting. Yeah, maybe it is Loki. Yeah, I'm pumped for Loki. Alive, my man says, I gotta go. Bye. I will come tomorrow. All right. 3 p.m. PST. That's what time will be live for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let me drop the link in here for you guys so you can definitely go and set the reminder on that video. Demonic says definitely watch a video from Houdins Hardman and see how he does it. It's really brilliant, and he's able to traverse the copyright. Yeah, we've looked into it quite a bit, and it also depends on who you're using, like what you're watching. Because like for Halo, like for like I think two of our videos, they were manually copywritten. So someone from Paramount watched our entire video and then put the copyright on it. So pretty triggering. Um uh Mary Sue says you're gonna have to forgive the terrible CGI in the first Blade. It was a different time. Yo, I hear about that all the time. No cap. I hear about how bad. I hear about how bad. I think there's like like the boss battle fight or something like that, and it's just terrible. I hear the CGI for a lot of that was real triggering. I don't even know if it was called CGI yet at that point. But I know it was definitely groundbreaking for the time, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people like had nightmares from that movie as well because it was so crazy. Um, my man Guru said, "I hope if I grow up, I can work in Marvel Studios." Hey, yo, yeah, that would be dope. I really am trying to get to the point to where we can have like press passes and be able to see these early screenings on for Marvel Bros and just covering all this different Marvel content or something like that because it's just so awesome. And I have such a deep love and connection for it because of like it being such a huge part of my childhood, and it's just awesome. You know what I mean? Just being a nerd is amazing. There's I really believe there is no like fandom or like anything the way they're like with nerds, like sports fans and everything. Like I don't think anyone goes as hard as nerds do. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lovely community to be a part of. My man said, "Give me like of YouTube channels." I'm sorry, bro. I'm not sure what you're saying with that. Oh, you're saying you can't be on Twitch because it takes a lot of internet. So you give me the you. So you want so you want our YouTube channel. I believe that's what you're saying. I believe that's what you're saying. And let me drop this link for you uh, to our YouTube channel, so you can come on by, drop a sub, and watch there. There you go, alive. I hope you get that. Mary Sue says, "Good job hosting all by yourself." By the way, hey, I appreciate you, Mary Sue. I really do. Um, I stream on Twitch very periodically, so I'm kind of used to talking to myself in a way, you know what I mean? And having you guys here talking back to me, it's awesome. I love the vibes. I love you guys, and I love being here with you. And I'm happy we got to experience Miss Marvel tonight. And I'm happy we get to talk and theorize about it now. It's really amazing. You know what I'm saying? Uh Thank you for the love, Mary Sue. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate all of you guys for tuning in with me tonight. Guru, my man says, I hope. Oh, I already read that one. My bad. Terrell, my man says, hopefully we can get something of that payoff when that Werewolf by Night special, directed by Michael Giacchino, Giacchino, Hmm. comes out, since we have characters in that special that are in the Midnight Suns. Yes, and that's our Halloween special that we're supposed to be getting, right? I can't wait for that. And I really, really keep forgetting about that Midnight Werewolf by Night special. I don't know why I keep forgetting about it, but I just really do. It just keeps slipping my mind. I have no idea what we could even see from that. I'm hoping we get some type of Blade Mahershala type of thing going on in that, because that would be nice. That would be spicy. I'm not even gonna lie. That would be real spicy, and it would make me a real, real happy camper, because I need that in my life. Uh Demonic says, I loved it, to be honest. Facts, trust. I trust in the process, Sensei. We believe in you and Battery. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. TJ Big Smooth, who I believe is Team Samurai from the look of that profile picture. What is up, my guy? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. How did you like the episode of Miss Marvel? Man said, this is Team Samurai. Yeah, bro. I thought it was. You see, I said it. I was like, yo, this might be Team Samurai. I know that profile picture, yo. I know that profile picture. Alive, hey, my man came through on the YouTube. Thanks for the love, yo. I hope you dropped the sub. Uh, you feel me? I hope you dropped the sub and showed some love. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you followed on our Twitch channel too. Our YouTube channel is definitely the one that we pay attention to the most. Let me see. I'm not sure what the command is. I think it's exclamation point social in order to get our socials. Let's see. Follow. That's what it is. Exclamation point follow in the chat. And you should be able to our Twitter, our all of our good stuff, all that good stuff. We see you, Demonic, flexing those beautiful member emojis. I'm pretty sure I already told you guys about the memberships, but I'm gonna let you know one more time. They're now active. You get member only badges, you get channel emojis, and you get other special perks by showing your love and support for us and what we do here on the channel, yo. We appreciate you. And if you see them in the chat, you see the green names and the little people next to their names. Those are the awesome supporters of the channel. I'm working on getting a graphic for all you guys that support us, so people can know, you know what I mean? Like, here are our members, or here are our supporters, and or thanks to these guys, this is possible, and being able to show all of your names, because we really appreciate you guys buying merchandise, doing all that stuff. It really helps us out here on the channel, and it keeps us rocking to the beat of our own drum set, if you know what I'm saying. My man said, I love it. Yes, sir. TJ Big Smooth. Man, that name is killing me right now. Uh, um, my man says, I'm breaking down the episode as we speak because I might know the direction Miss Marvel is going. You know, I thought I knew what direction Miss Marvel was going until Homeboy's mom came into the fray. So now I'm really not sure as to what is gonna be going on for the rest of the series, because that was a really big fork in the spokes of the bike, if you will. Like, I just did not expect it at all. I don't know what I was expecting from him, from them, from that, but it wasn't what we got at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, at all. Um, Guru says, after this, I will get my power rings and make a portal to the next episode and watch it then earlier than everyone while watching. Hey, I feel it, yo. My man said, no, why did I reveal my power rings? Hey, it'd be like that sometimes. You know what I mean? Manga style, have to explain your abilities in order to do your ability. You dig? It'd be like that. Uh, I mean, I've said it already, but I really appreciated this episode from start to finish. And I really appreciate everything that Miss Marvel brings to the table for us because it definitely brings something refreshing and something that we needed in the MCU. Everything that we loved and needed from Moon Knight, I really feel like this is the same type of thing, but on the opposite side of the spectrum. Where we wanted Moon Knight to be more adult, more violent, more for the older for the adult general audience. This has been like everything like that, but for the younger audience. You know what I mean? Uh, and so that's something that we kind of hypothesized, if you will, about it being from the start. Was that this was going to be the extreme for the child section, the way that Moon Knight was the extreme for the adult section. Not really the extreme, but you know what I mean on both respective ends. And that's really what we've gotten so far when it comes to this. It's just been such a good balance of, yo, this is all the child stuff. And then we had the mom come through with we had the mom come through with the slippery. I don't even know what she said. Was it slippery when wet? Like, if it wasn't for slippery when wet, yo, we would have never met. It was like, hey, yo, what's happening here? But, even those little things like that to embarrass the kids, I just like it. The way that the her friend uh finesses the dad into like voting for her. I liked it, yo, because it made it seem more authentic. That's something that would really happen. That's what would happen to a girl dad. You know what I mean? You get ambushed by just the you just get ambushed and you're like, wait, no, I didn't even agree to anything, but I'm still here doing something. I loved it. I love the family dynamic. I love how her brother came in immediately tripping the way she said he would. It just all felt really authentic, more than anything. And I think it's solid, yo. I think we're in a good spot, and I hope everyone is really enjoying Miss Marvel the way that I'm enjoying it, because I know people definitely have not been enjoying really anything that's been coming out for this. For Nobody's been enjoying anything. Basically, everyone has been finding something to hate about everything so far. Um, well, at least everything that's Marvel or Star Wars. If you're like, The Boys or Peacemaker or anything like that, you've been doing pretty good. But if you're outside of that realm, it's just been getting shit on pretty hard. But it's because of these amazing shows, that we even get to go forward and appreciate all this other content. And like Miss Marvel is turning out to be one of my higher rated shows when it comes to Disney Plus. Like, don't get me wrong, I've appreciated everything that we've gotten from Disney Plus, but some of it has definitely been a little lower on the bar for me than other things have. And as far as Miss Marvel goes, it's definitely ending up on that higher tier of things. I just really love it, and it's just such a it's a job. It's just a what a time to be a nerd. I say it all the time, and I'm gonna say it right now, yo. What a time to be a nerd. We've had so much content coming at us from all these different directions, and we have even more coming at us for the rest of this year in the terms of Thor: Love and Thunder and all of the awesome nerd stuff that we're getting from Amazon Prime. All of it, like everything is so. It's just such a great time right now, yo. Not even gonna lie, and I'm loving all the content that we get. Let me know what your favorite thing in Miss Marvel was tonight. Let me know what your theories are for the future episodes because I want to know. I want to talk about it. Make sure you join our Discord so we can keep those conversations going as well. Um, I have had an extremely great time with all of you tonight. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can really talk about, and I think we've basically covered everything. Uh, the DODC agent dude is really dope, and I really can't wait to see where that all goes. They pulled up on her with the drones though. I was like, this is so unnecessary, and I'm pretty sure they used the same sonic gun from Spider-Man Far From Home that is also from the Incredible Hulk. It's really interesting to see the use so much callbacks to Spider-Man, I guess. Like they called her Nightlight and Spider-Man Far From Home, he was Night Monkey. I mean, it's just so much stuff going on, so many comparisons, so many parallels to what we've had within the MCU, and I really love all of it. She did her little hero landing like Black Widow, all of it. It's all just a jolly good time, and I can't wait to see what's coming next. Uh, Dula says just some haters. Yeah, people been hating tough right now. It's the summer. It's just because it's about to be summer. Or it is summer. It's getting hotter. The temperature is rising. And people have just been hating like Doctor Strange. People were just hating on Doctor Strange so much. And it was just because of their lack of knowledge of the MCU. And it'd be like that sometimes, especially when you have such an intricate thing going on to where like two sentences that King the Conqueror said basically explains everything that's going on in the MCU right now, or one event from Loki is definitely the cause for everything else that's going on right now. It's just people, it's hard for people to be able to understand that. You know what I mean? It's just really hard to get people to be able to not get so absorbed in the MCU that they get blinded by all the content that's coming out. And that's really what started happening is people were getting blinded by the content instead of really just absorbing the content and letting it take its place where it needs to. Uh for me, I feel like the MCU is very much understandable. I'm not really confused about anything. I think it's very cohesive as well for me so far. We don't know where anything falls in the terms of timelines and dates yet. Exactly, precisely. And that's one of the biggest things that I know a lot of people are confused about. I'm not so confused about it. I just more would rather there be a lot more connective tissue, and that's what I'm going to be calling it from now on. So you guys be ready for it. But that's really what I'm looking for mostly, and that's my only thing that I could even hate on if I was to hate on something is the lack of connective tissue. You know what I mean? Like being able to see something happen on the television that directly connects to a movie on the news or something. Maybe seeing that giant red bubble that Wanda has made to trap everyone. See that on the television. I mean, that happened in New Jersey where Kamala Khan is. We should be able to see that happen or something along the lines of that. We should be able to see my man Captain America now talking on the news, like maybe see his speech playing on the news, the Daily Bugle covering these different heroes. It would be awesome to see the Daily Bugle come out and have J. Jonah Jameson throwing hate and shade at Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, the same way he was with Spider Man. I think that would just be a really nice thing to be able to see happen. Um, and that's my biggest downfall or gripe with the MCU right now. Other than that, I think they're doing the best they can with all of the COVID and the things that are happening and not knowing when movies and shows are going to be coming out because they can't know right now because everything has to keep getting pushed back. I think after, because let's see, what do we have this year? We have Thor Love and Thunder coming next. I don't think we have another show this year after Miss Marvel. I might be mistaken, but I don't think we do. So we have Thor Love and Thunder, and then after Thor Love and Thunder, we have Black Panther Wakanda Forever. After Black Panther Wakanda Forever, I think that's the last movie that we get this year, if I'm not mistaken. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is going to introduce us to Riri Williams as well, just as a side note for you guys to know. And then I'm pretty sure we start next year with the Marvels. That's right, Mary Sue. We get She Hulk in August. I forgot. I keep forgetting about She Hulk. I'm really excited for She Hulk too. I'm going to be honest. Miss Marvel has gotten me even more excited that for She-Hulk. No, I'm not gonna even cap. Yo, okay, my bad, y'all. My bad. Yeah, She-Hulk for sure. Uh Guru says She-Hulk, I am Groot, and Secret Invasion. Damn, we get all those this year? Whoa. You know what? I got a lot on my brain right now, so that's my bad that I got that wrong. I apologize. Uh Terrell, She-Hulk comes out August 17th. That's right. It is August 17th. I'm pumped for that, by the way. I can't lie. Miss Marvel has gotten me so pumped for She-Hulk that it's ridiculous because I'm really, really hoping that we get to see a lot more of these ground level characters and that we haven't seen. And I really hope that we get to see the DODC take almost like a villainous role in trying to capture these metas that are not treating them with human rights because of their abilities that they have or something like that. I really, really hope we get to see I don't know, I guess you could call it like superhuman rights or something like that. I just think She-Hulk has the opportunity to really bring a lot to the MCU the way that Miss Marvel has brought a lot to the MCU because they really like have brought a lot to Miss Marvel. Um Especially because it just seems like the whole lawyer thing is a different like when Daredevil was being a lawyer was some of my favorite parts of that show when he was being an actual lawyer. And being able to see She-Hulk be that type of lawyer, but for superpowered individuals, I think that's going to bring a lot to the table. And I know we get like Titania, I think her name is, and like Frogman and a couple of other heroes from the comics. And I'm hoping we get a lot of stuff like that, and we just get a lot of more ground levelness and these corny, cheesy villains that have powers and all the stuff. Like I just I can't wait for it, yo. I think it's gonna be a jolly good time. A jolly good show. But with all that being said, I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in and hanging out with me today. It was an awesome episode of Marvel Bros. Thank you for watching with me. If you haven't already, make sure you check us out on uh, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Marvel Bros, where you can stay up to date with all of our content that we post, all of the news. We're always posting all of the latest news and articles that are going on and whatnot. And then make sure that you also join our Discord to stay up to date with all of the content, all of the love, all of the vibes, all of the things that there are. And you can now check us out wherever you listen to your podcast, whether it be Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, any other podcast stuff. You can check us out. We appreciate you. We appreciate all the love and support from all of you guys. Thank you for tuning in with me on an awesome episode of Marvel Bros. And another grandiose watch party and review for Miss Marvel. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Excelsior.
To support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan.
Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties.
We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.